You know those type of soldiers that do not understand any other thing than fire, fire, fire. In fact, even if their commander say stop, all they know and all they understand is fire, 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 fire it, fire it, fire it. Buhari finally finished Bola Ahmed Tinubu permanently. Yes. You know, when Tinubu challenged Buhari by telling governors, he said to governors, continue. Yes, continue spending 200, 500, 1,000. Do not care. Each state has the power to do what they need to do. Forget about this man called Buhari. We know he is against me. When he made that utterances, when he challenged the president, we all knew that this is fight to finish. In fact, they had a closed-door meeting, and this was initiated by some APC women. They say they are the illuminated women. They try to bring about a kind of balance between both of them, like a kind of truce, peace, a kind of agreement, like, come on, work more for this man, do more. But we know that Buhari is not ready to shift his ground. Yes, and because of this, Buhari did something. The first thing he did is to roll out the military, fill up Lagos, to kick out any hoodlum, Agbero, anything. First of all, capture them, because they know that the stronghold of Tinubu is Lagos. And if they can capture them there, the rest of the Agberos all over southwest of Nigeria will go under hiding. They will disappear. Look at that video. Look at the video very closely. Those are not grasses, so these are soldiers. You see how long the queue is? They are on a straight line. Imagine the kilometer. This is not grass. This is soldier. Soldiers lining up, occupying Lagos. That is occupation. When you say occupation, this is what they call occupation. These soldiers, like I told you, they do not understand anything more than fire, fire, fire it, fire it, fire it. In fact, when you tell them stop, they don't understand it. It takes a long time before the process stop. They just continue to fire, 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 fire it hard, fire it. He has made sure that the rollout of the military will disrupt anybody thinking that he wants to move INEC material, either it's MC this, MC that, DCC, FFF, Agbero this. Make sure that does not happen. 2, anyone who wants to vote by, with the military all over the streets, it will be a bit difficult because the military want to collect the money too. Don't forget that they are corrupt also. They will take the money from you and keep for themselves. This is a do or die affair. In fact, the talk that we are hearing now is that there might be no election at the end of the day. Should there be anarchy? Because that is what people are forecasting, that there's going to be anarchy, there's going to be riot, with the lack of naira notes and the stress and the pressure, a little bit of spark here and there. Of course, there are riots everywhere. The military has been poured out now. What else remains? Once you pour out the military, militaries are not poured out to bring peace and calm. Military are trained to attack, to kill. So once you see any government pouring out military, what they are simply doing is this: go and kill, steal, and destroy. You saw what happened during NSAS. At first, it was the police trying to keep peace and harmony. People were still shouting, NSAS, NSAS. Once they pour out the military, what happened? Did NSAS continue? NSAS became end protest. People did what? They scuttled and disappeared and escaped. Until today, is there any protest again? No. That is the same thing that the people who know how to forecasted. Yes. Welcome once again to this channel. Do not forget to like and share this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new here. Like and share this video. It's very important that this video goes viral. Once again, welcome to this channel. As you all know, we are in a phase in Nigeria, in our politics, that no one can actually determine or say for sure what will happen. It is no longer hidden. It is not something that is secret that Buhari does not really want Tinubu to continue after him. Yes, we can see the handwriting on the wall. We know how it is when he wanted to be president. We know how he kept mute and he made sure that all of these politicians, including Tinubu, did all that they normally do. Is it rigging, buying votes, using thugs and whatever it is, bribing INEC, whatever it is, they did it, he became president. In fact, if you say no, at that time people wanted Buhari because good luck Ebele Jonathan's administration was fantastically corrupt. Let us look at the second term. People already saw that this man called Messiah, this man called Savior, is a nobody. They've come to realize that a fool, a dummy, a wicked man has been put on the seat, and people will definitely suffer. Hunger in the land, trouble everywhere. They say the reason people are shouting is because he's fighting corruption. And we looked at it. Corruption everywhere. Wickedness everywhere. Nepotism everywhere. But all through that time, while he was contesting second term, there was no redesign of Naira note. Everything worked for him. In fact, he sacked the judge that would have probably done what Nigerians wanted, to kick Buhari out by saying this election is this, is that. He sacked him and put Tanko, a man who studied Sharia, to make sure that his seat remains as it should be. Do you see what Buhari did? Now, it is now the turn of someone else, people to step in. All of a sudden, they started remembering policies, implementing this at the last minute. So, it is clear for everyone to see. In fact, if you say that is not enough to convince you that Buhari does not want Tinubu, what about allowing his vice president to contest against someone who helped him? Tinubu is among the people who helped Buhari to get there. He spent his resources. He took time to fight to make sure Buhari gets there. After all, he said it clearly that he was supposed to be the vice president, but because the Senate president was a Muslim, and it will not be three people, Muslim. You see, that is why he stepped and decided to bring in a pastor, Professor Osibanjo. You see, so it wouldn't have happened even if Osibanjo told him, look, President, I want to. He would say, yes, you have the right to do what you want to do, but don't you think it will not appear morally right? Or as human beings, don't you think this will not be right for you to want to contest alongside Tinubu? Why don't you relieve him the pressure? This is common sense. This is common sense. So all of these are indicators. And when Buhari was asked, he said, if I mention the name of the person that I want to take over, they will kill him before then. And eventually, they say, smoke without fire, fire without smoke. We saw the person that he wanted. He wanted Osibanjo to take over, believing fully well that Osibanjo will kick. It will be a strong force to contend Tinubu. But let's leave that story aside. Let's look at what's happening right now. What has landed on our desk? Buhari right now is doing all that it takes to make sure that he frustrates Tinubu. He wants to frustrate Tinubu to make sure that Tinubu does not step in there as president. That's it. Whatever it is that he can do, whatever it is that he can do behind the scene, he is making sure that these things are done. Even Buhari's wife knows these things, and she's not happy. She is not happy with this. Same way Osinbajo's wife was not happy that Osinbajo was contending against the man that put him there. He has never dreamt of that position. He was put there. He was never even a governor of Ogun State, where he's from. Osinbajo is not a politician in that way. He never contested for any seat and won anything. So landing as vice president is a big deal. The wife is like, look, we have collected enough. If it's for respect, recognition, money, we've gotten it. Don't misbehave. Don't turn to the enemy. But the man is like, no. Maybe they say man of God told him. Well, right now, it is clear that the wife of Buhari Aisha is not happy with this because she tweeted a reverse of what the CBN tweeted. And what is this statement? She said, according to the president, and this is letter headed by CBN, she said 200, 500 and 1,000 naira should be legal tender used by everybody. What does that mean? Are you saying she didn't listen to her husband's speech? After all, there is nothing much that they are doing right now in Aso Rock than to make sure that they finish whatever they need to steal, package everything they need to do, and this issue of naira notes. That's all that remains right now. There's nothing more for them to do. So is she going to say she did not know about this? She knows about it. So having tweeted this, or even if her handler tweeted it, she's aware of the tweet. These are sensitive information put out there.